Oh, that's awesome. I now have to go take painkillers. Oh boy. Oh boy. First, we got an executive summary that we actually complete last. Summarizing your plan. This is your sales pitch for your project, detailing why and how your plan will be successful. Effective summary of the marketing plan, mission statement. It says who are our customers. What is our core competency? Who we are, what we do, why we do it, and why we're different. Environmental analysis. Let's just do this first. Again, executive summary. 1 to 2 page synopsis of the entire marketing plan. Environmental analysis. Information about the company's current situation with respect to the marketing environment. Assessment of marketing environment factors. Assessment of target markets. Assessment of current marketing objectives and performance. SWOT analysis. The strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Assessment of the organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Marketing and objectives. Specification of the firm's marketing objectives. Qualitative measures of what is to be accomplished. Marketing strategies. Outline of how the firm will achieve its objectives. Target markets, marketing mix. Marketing implementation. Outline of how the firm will implement its marketing strategies. Marketing organization, activities and responsibilities, implementation timetable. Evaluation and control. Explanation of how the firm will measure and evaluate the results of the implemented plan. Performance standards, financial controls, monitoring procedures, audits. Wow, Sloth is doing some testing on the new engine skip. It's amazing. We may be able to skip engine boss fight, and we also may be able to skip embryo and entropy fight as well. We can, in fact, skip it, but the question is it worth it to do in a run, or is it too slow? So, yeah, I think you can avoid the death plane. Maybe. But we don't know yet. So, the project paper. Title page, project name, class name and section, and school name. Running heart header with page number on all pages. Double spaced. Indented paragraphs. Roman numeral headings. Roman numeral headings? I've never done that before. In a paper. Water? Are you kidding me? I remember watching the video. I didn't see water. Maybe it's invisible water. Wait, or maybe right there is the water. There's like a split second where you see something. That's what it looks like. Crash fell all the way down there. Oh my goodness. What? That's a really long fall down there. What? How do you keep falling? That is a very long fall. He still has the airwalk at that point. So that's why we weren't able to get it to work before, because the fall just keeps going farther and farther down. It's such a long fall that you need the airwalk for it to have any possible chance of working. Dude, that's so cool. You will complete a worksheet, even though there is no worksheet. Thank you. The current environment of the industry, areas appropriate to scan for information on the industry. What? Including each of the forces in the external environment. The current target market of the organization, including segmentation variables. The current target market of the organization, including segmentation variables, define the current marketing objectives of the organization. SWOT analysis. Internal factors identified and complete in nature. External factors identified and complete in nature. Remember, these come from your environmental analysis. Effective analysis that leads to meaningful objectives. What did you discover that needs marketing attention from your SWOT? Marketing objectives are qualitative objectives that relate directly to the SWOT analysis of the marketing plan. States what needs is to be accomplished in marketing in clear, simple terms, written so that objective can be measured and is within a specific time frame. Objective 1, believe blob. Marketing strategies begin with the mission statement of the organization. Remember, each target market you define and address in the marketing plan must have its own custom tailored marketing mix. As an outline of how the company will achieve its goals in the alignment with mission and refers this section as target market 1 profile, relevant and substantiate the research for goal. Objectives to accomplish for this target market. Strategies to accomplish objectives. Custom created marketing mix. So satisfy the needs of your current target market. Address each element. Price, fully describe current changes from strategies. Product, fully describe current changes from strategies. Promotion, fully describe current. Personal selling, advertising, public relations, sales, promotion, changes from strategies. Distribution, fully describe the distribution, changes from strategies. Target market 1 profile, relevant. Target market 1, target market 2, target market 3 and 4. Marketing implementation, describe the marketing organization within the company, including names and positions of the department, list the activities and who will be responsible for accomplishing the goals of the marketing plan. This should be organized using each of the goals. An implementation timetable for marketing plan goals. This should be described with dates. Evaluation and control. Evaluation and control. What will define success for each of your goals? Monitoring procedures. Identify areas that should be monitored by the company to have success rates and improvements. Okay. Oh boy, that's fun. I am now going to read the entirety of the sample marketing plan in the book. That's awesome. And also the section about marketing plans. Yes. There's one of the textbook. Oh, you know what? When, I'm pretty sure it's like the 18th or something, or 16th, when I have to turn in my textbooks for these classes that I rented, and also buy a textbook. Do I need to buy a textbook for the I don't think I need textbook for the online thingamajig. I really don't think I do, so. Oh wow, look at that. It's just so happens to know what I'm thinking. Or it just so happened to, send me an email at the exact moment that I needed to look at that. It says if you are ill. Come on! I have a cold. Well, I'll wear a mask. And I don't feel like doing the I just feel like going there and doing it. I don't feel like trying to deliver my books. What if you could just drop off your book? I don't think I need to purchase textbooks. You could mail it. Wait, why mail it to the Kalmar campus? Why is that? Okay, wait a minute. I will have to follow these instructions very closely, but it's the 16th, 17th, and 18th. Nope, it's the 18th, 19th, and 20th of May, so that's not for like another week or so. Well, about less than a week. So anyways, so what I'm going to do now is do stupid stuff. Getting a cold is fun. Having a cold off and on again for several months is fun. Like, seriously. Well, several weeks. Having a headache is also fun. Is that all stuff from chapter 2, or for the marketing plan? Like, is all the information we need for it from chapter 2? Or is it from like a bunch of chapters? Yes. That's excellent. Is the SWOT analysis in chapter 2? Let's see. Let's see here. Mission statement. Yeah, the mission statement things are here. It looks like a lot of it is in chapter 2, if not all of it, so. Okay, if you have a real product with a distinctive point of difference that satisfies the needs of customers, you may have a winner. And you get a real feel for this in a well-written marketing or business plan. This appendix describes what marketing and business plans are. I am now going to take painkillers. Goodbye. I took my ibuprofen, so now my headache will magically go away, except that it might not, so yeah. Marketing plans and business plans. After explaining the meanings, purposes, and audiences of marketing plans, a marketing plan is a roadmap for the marketing actions of an organization for a specified future time period, such as 1 year or 5 years. No single generic marketing plan applies to all organizations and all situations. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Who the audience is and what its purpose is. Marketing plan. Okay. So now apparently
Not only is my nose running, but it's now dripping down off of my face. That's awesome, because I'm leaning forward to read things. Yes! Excellent. Use a direct professional writing style. Use appropriate business terms without jargon. Present and future tenses with active voice are better than past tense with active voice. Be positive and specific to convey potential success. Avoid superlatives such as terrific, wonderful. Specifics are better than glittering generalities. Use numbers for impact. Justifying projections with reasonable quantitative assumptions where possible. Bullet points. You could use bullets. Use A level, B level headings. Use visuals where appropriate. Shoot for a plan that's 15 to 35 pages in length. What? 15 to 35 pages? Are you kidding me? This is stupid. Oh my gosh. How long is this one? The sample one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. It's like a 15-page paper, man. It says an uncomplicated small business may require only 15 pages, while a high technology startup may require more than 35 pages. Well, this is bullcrap. This could be like a 15-page document I have to type up here. The sample one that they give... Yep, the sample one they give doesn't include some things. So it has to be longer than this, by definition. The table of contents provides quick... Okay, no, whatever. Paradise Kitchen was started by co-founder. Here's the company description. Okay. It was started by co-founders Bleeblob and Bleeblob to develop and market this type of chili, a unique line of single-serve and microwavable southwestern Mexican-style frozen chili products. The Howlin' Coyote line of chili was first introduced into the Minneapolis-St. Paul market and expanded to Denver 2 years later, and Phoenix 2 years after that. To the company's knowledge, Howlin' Coyote is the only premium qualities, authentic Southwestern Mexican style frozen chili sold in United States grocery stores. Its high quality has gained fast, widespread acceptance in its targeted markets. In fact, some same-store sales doubled. In the last year, for which data are available, the company believes Howlin' Coyote brand can be extended to other categories of Southwestern Mexican food products such as tacos, enchiladas, and burritos. Paradise Kitchen believes its high quality, high price strategy has proven successful. Its marketing plan outlines how the company will extend its geographic coverage from 3 markets to 20 markets by the year 2023. Strategic focus and plan. Okay, so the strategic focus and plan sets the strategic direction for the entire organization, a direction with which proposed actions of the marketing plan must be consistent. This section is not included in all marketing plans. See Chapter 2. This section covers three aspects of corporate strategy that influence the marketing plan: the mission, goals, and core competencies, sustainable competitive advantage of Paradise Kitchens. Mission. The qualitative mission statement focuses the activities of Paradise Kitchens for the stakeholder groups to be served. I'm trying to figure out the time signature. It's probably just 4-4. Yes. The mission of Paradise Kitchen is to market lines of high quality southwestern Mexican food products at premium prices that satisfy consumers in this fast growing food segment while providing challenging career opportunities for employees and above average returns to stockholders. Goals for the coming 5 years. Paradise Kitchens seeks to achieve the following goals. Non-financial goals. The goals section sets both the non-financial and financial targets, where possible, in quantitative terms, against which the company's performance will be measured. See Chapter 2. To retain its present image as the highest quality line of southwestern Mexican products in the food categories in which it competes. 2. To enter 17 new metropolitan markets, to achieve national distribution in 2 convenience store or supermarket chains by 2019, and 5 by 2020, to add a new product line every 3rd year, to be among the top 5 chili lines in 1/3 of the metro markets in which it competes by 2020, and 2/3 by 2022. Financial goals: to obtain a real lists use parallel construction to improve readability. To obtain a real inflation-adjusted growth in earnings per share of 8% per year over time. To obtain a return on equity of at least 20%. To have a public stock offering by the year 2020. Core competency is sustainable competitive advantage. In terms of core competency, Paradise Kitchens seeks to achieve a unique ability to provide distinctive, high-quality chilies and related products using southwestern deliver these products to the customer's table. To translate these core competencies into a sustainable competitive advantage, the company will work closely with key suppliers and distributors to build the relationships and alliances necessary to satisfy the high taste standards of our customers. The situation analysis is a snapshot to answer the question, where are we now? See Chapter 2. This situation analysis starts with a snapshot of the current environment in which Paradise Kitchens finds itself by providing a brief SWOT analysis. After this overview, the analysis probes ever finer levels of detail: industry, competitors, company, and consumers. SWOT analysis identifies blobs to provide a solid foundation, which is the springboard to identify subsequent actions in marketing plan. Figure 1 shows the internal and external factors
I lost another follower. What the heck? How can doing a stream actually cause you to lose a follower? That's weird. I lost 2 followers today, actually. Figure 1 shows the internal and external factors affecting the market opportunities for Paradise Kitchens. Say briefly, it highlights the great strides taken by the company since its products first appeared on grocers' shelves. We have internal factors such as management, offerings, marketing, personnel, finance, manufacturing, R&D. Research and development is R&D. Here is the strengths of management: experienced and entrepreneurial management and board. The weakness is a small size can restrict options. Offerings. Its strengths: unique, high quality, high priced products. The weakness: many lower quality, lower price competitors. How is that an internal weakness? Marketing. Distribution in 3 markets with excellent consumer acceptance. Weakness: no national awareness or distribution. Restricted shelf space in the freezer section.
Personnel. Strengths. Good workforce, though small, little turnover. The weakness. Big gap if a key employee leaves. Finance. Excellent growth. Excellent growth in sales revenues. Weakness. Limited resources may restrict growth opportunities when compared to giant competitors. Manufacturing. Sole supplier ensures high quality. Weakness. Lack economies of scale of huge competitors. Research and development. Continuing efforts to ensure quality in delivered products. Weakness. Lack of canning and microwavable food processing expertise. The external factors. Consumer, social, opportunity, upscale market, likely to be stable. Southwestern Mexican food category is fastest growing segment due to growth in Hispanic American population and desire for spicier foods. Threats. Premium price may limit access to mass markets. Consumers value a strong brand name. Competitive. Distinctive name and packaging in these markets. Not patentable. Competitors can attempt to duplicate products. Others better able to pay slotting fees. Technological breakthroughs enable smaller food producers to achieve many economies available to large competitors. Competitors have gained economies in canning and microwavable food processing. Economic. Consumer income is high. And convenience is important to U.S. households. More households are eating out and bringing prepared takeout into home. Legal regulatory. High U.S. Food and Drug Administration standards eliminate fly-by-night competitors. Mergers among large competitors being approved by the government. Each long table, graph, or follow is given a figure, number, and title. It then appears as soon as possible after the reference in the text, accommodating necessary page breaks. This avoids breaking long tables like this one into middle. Short tables or graphs are often inserted in the text without figure numbers because they don't cause serious problems with page breaks. Effective tables seek to summarize a large amount of information in a short amount of space. The text discussion of Figure 1 elaborates on its more important elements. This walks the reader through the information from the vantage point of the plan's writer. In the company's favor internally are its strength, an experienced management team and board of directors, excellent acceptance of its product line in the three metropolitan markets in which it competes, and a strong manufacturing and distribution system to serve these limited markets. Favorable external factors include the increased appeal of Southwestern Mexican foods, the strength of the upscale market for the company's products, and food processing technological breakthroughs that make it easier for smaller food producers to compete. Among unfavorable factors, the main weakness is the limited size of Paradise Kitchens relative to its competitors in terms of the depth of the management team, the available financial resources, and the national awareness and distribution of product lines. Threats include the danger that the company's premium prices may limit access to mass markets and competition from the eating out and takeout markets. Industry analysis. Trends in frozen and Mexican foods. Frozen foods. According to recent frozen food industry reports, consumers are eating out less and buying more frozen food. The reasons: as more Americans return to work, they have less time to prepare meals, and there are many new, convenient, and nutritious frozen food products available in grocery stores. In 2018, total sales of frozen food in supermarkets, drugstores, and mass merchandisers reached $35 billion. Prepared frozen meals, which are defined as meals or entrees that are frozen and require minimal preparation, account for about 39% of the total frozen food market. Sales of Mexican entrees now exceed $600 million. Heavy consumers of frozen meals, those who eat 5 or more meals every 2 weeks, tend to be kids, teens, and adults 35 to 44 years old. Mexican foods. Currently, Mexican foods such as burritos, enchiladas, and tacos are used in 2/3 of American households. These levels of demand reflect a general trend towards spicy foods that include red chili peppers. The growing Hispanic population in the United States, over 57 million people with about $1.4 trillion in purchasing power, partly explains the increasing demand for Mexican food. Hispanic purchasing power is projected to be more than $1.7 trillion in 2020. Competitor analysis. So this entire thing is basically explanations for what? The industry analysis section provides the backdrop for the subsequent, more detailed. Really, how is this not detailed? This is the summary? Are you kidding me? More detailed analysis of competition, the company, and the company's competitors. Without an in-depth understanding of the industry, the remaining analysis may be misdirected. Sales of Mexican entrees are significant and provide a variety of future opportunities for Paradise Kitchens. Even though relatively brief, this in-depth treatment of sales of Mexican foods in the United States demonstrates to the plan's readers the company's understanding of the industry within which it competes. The competitor analysis section demonstrates that the company has a realistic understanding of its major chili competitors and their marketing strategies. Again, a realistic assessment gives confidence that subsequent marketing actions in the plan rest on a solid foundation. The chili market represents over $500 million in annual sales. On average, consumers buy 5 to 6 servings annually. The products fall primarily into two groups: canned chili, 75% of sales, and dry chili, 25% of sales. Bluntly put, the major disadvantage of the segment's dominant product, canned chili, is that it does not taste very good. A taste test described in an issue of Consumer Reports magazine ranked 26 canned chili products poor to fair in overall sensory quality. The study concluded chili doesn't have to be hot to be good, but really good chili, hot or mild, doesn't come out of a can. Company analysis. This page uses a block style and does not indent each paragraph, although an extra space separates each paragraph. Compare this page with the opposite page, which has indented paragraphs. Most readers find that indented paragraphs in marketing plans and long reports are easier to follow. The company analysis provides details of the company's strength and marketing strategies that will enable it to achieve the mission and goals identified earlier. See chapters 2 and 7. The husband and wife team that co-founded Paradise Kitchens Incorporated has 44 years of experience between them in the food processing business. Both have played key roles in the management of the Pillsbury Company. They are being advised by a highly seasoned group of business professionals who have extensive understanding of the requirements for new product development. The company now uses a single outside producer with which it works closely to maintain the consistently high quality required in its products. The greater volume has increased production efficiencies, resulting in a steady decrease in the cost of goods sold. Customer analysis. The A heading for this section identifies the major section of the plan. The B heading of the customer analysis has a more dominant typeface and position than the lower level C heading of customer characteristics. These headings introduce the reader to the sequence of available topics covered within each major section. The organization of this textbook uses this kind of structure and headings. In terms of customer analysis, in terms of customer analysis, this section describes the characteristics of customers expected to buy Howlin' Coyote products, and to health and nutrition concerns of Americans today. Customer characteristics. Satisfying customers and providing genuine values to them is why organizations exist in a market economy. This section addresses the question, who are the customers for Paradise products? Demographically, chili products in general are purchased by consumers representing a broad range of socioeconomic backgrounds. Howlin' Coyote chili is purchased chiefly by consumers who have achieved higher levels of education and whose income is $50,000 or higher. These consumers represent 50% of canned and dry mixed chili users. The household buying Howlin' Coyote has 1 to 3 people in it. Among married couples, it's predominantly bought by a household in which both spouses work. While women are majority of the buyers, single men represent a significant segment. Because the chili offers a quick way to make a tasty meal, the product's biggest users tend to be those most pressed for time. Howling Coyote's premium pricing also means that its purchases are skewed towards the higher end of the income range. Buyers range in age from 25 to 50 or 4 years old and often live in the western United States, where spicy foods are more readily eaten. Video game. This section demonstrates the company's insights into a major trend that has a potentially large impact: health and nutrition concerns. Coverage of food issues in the United States media is often erratic and occasionally alarmist. Because Americans are concerned about their diets, studies from organizations of widely varying credibility frequently receive significant attention from the major news organizations. For instance, a study of fat levels of movie popcorn was reported in all major media. Similarly, studies on the healthfulness of Mexican food have received prominent play in print and broadcast reports. The high caloric levels of much Mexican and southwestern style food have been widely reported and often exaggerated. Oh no. Oh. Some Mexican frozen food competitors, such as Don Miguel, Mission Foods, Ruiz Foods, and Jose Ole, plan to offer or have recently offered more carb-friendly and fat-friendly products in response to this concern. Howlin' Coyote is already lower in calories, fat, and sodium than its competitors, and those qualities are not currently being stressed in its promotions. Instead, in the space and time available for the promotions, the taste, convenience, and flexibility are stressed. The size of headings should give a professional look to the report and not overwhelm the reader. These two headings are too large. Market product focus. This section describes the 5-year marketing and product objectives for Paradise Kitchens and the target market's points of difference and positioning of its lines of Howlin' Coyote chilies. Marketing and product objectives. As noted in Chapter 2, 8, and 9, The chances of success for a new product significantly increase if objectives are set for the product itself and if market segments are identified for it. Diversification analysis discussed in Chapter 2 helps identify the market segments to target. This section makes these explicit for Paradise Kitchens. The objectives also serve as the planned targets against which marketing activities are measured in program implementation and evaluation. Howlin' Coyote's marketing intent is to take full advantage of its brand potential. Oh, I just spit all over this thing. While building a base from which other revenue sources can be mined, both in and out of the retail grocery business. These are detailed in 4 areas below: current markets, new markets, food service, new products. Current markets. Current markets will be grown current markets will be grown by expanding brand and flavor distribution at the retail level. In addition, same-store sales will be grown by increasing consumer awareness and repeat purchases, thereby leading to the more efficient broker warehouse distribution channel. New markets. By the end of year 5, the chili, salsa, burrito, and enchilada business will be expanded to a total of 20 metropolitan areas, which represent 53% of the 38 major U.S. metropolitan markets. This will represent 70% of United States food store sales. Food service. Food service sales will include chili products and smothering sauces. Sales are expected to reach $693,000 by the end of year 3 and $1.5 million by the end of year 5. New products. Howlin' Coyote's brand presence will be expanded at the retail level through the addition of new products in the frozen foods section. This will be accomplished through new product concept screening. In year 1, to identify new potential products, these products will be brought to market in years 2 and 3. A heading should be spaced closer to the text that follows and that it describes than the preceding section to avoid confusion for the reader. This rule is not followed for the target markets heading, which now unfortunately appears to float between the preceding and following paragraphs. This section identifies the specific niches or target markets towards which the company's products are directed. When appropriate and when space permits, this section often includes a market product grid. See Chapter 8. The primary target market for Howlin' Coyote products is households with 1 to 3 people, where often both adults work, and with individual income typically above $50,000 per year. These households contain more experienced, adventurous consumers of Southwestern Mexican food and want premium quality products. Points of difference. An organization cannot grow by offering only Me Too products. The greatest single factor in a new product's failure is the lack of significant points of difference that set it apart from competitors' substitutes. This section makes these points of difference explicit. The points of difference, characteristics that make the chilies unique relative to the competitors, fall into 3 important areas: unique taste and convenience, taste trends, and premium packaging. Unique taste and convenience. No known competitor offers a high-quality, authentic frozen chili in a range of flavors, and no existing chili has the same combination of quick preparation and home-style taste that Howlin' Coyote does. Taste trends. The American palate is increasingly intrigued by hot spices. In response to this trend, they offer more kick than most other prepared chilies. Premium packaging. Their packaging graphics convey the unique high-quality product contained inside and the product's non-traditional positioning. Positioning. A position strategy helps communicate the unique points of difference of a company's products to prospective customers in a simple, clear way. This section describes this positioning. In the past, chili products have been either convenient or tasty, or both, but not both. Well, if you want chili, you either can get the convenient kind or the tasty kind. Well, Howlin' Coyote pairs these 2 desirable characteristics to obtain a positioning in consumers' minds as very high quality, authentic Southwestern Mexican tasting chilies that can be prepared easily and quickly. Marketing program. Everything that has gone before in the marketing plan sets the stage for the marketing mix actions. The 4 P's is covered in the marketing program. See chapters 19 through 18. I didn't know there was a spelling difference between chili with an E and chili with an I. Oh my gosh. I just learned that difference just now. This section describes in detail 3 key elements of the company's product strategy. The product line, its quality, and how this is achieved, and its cutting-edge packaging. After first summarize the product line, this section describes the approach to product quality and packaging. Here's the product strategy. Product line: Howlin' Coyote Chili, retailing for $3.99. That doesn't sound that expensive. I guess you can get really cheap chili. For an 11-ounce serving, is available in 5 flavors. Green chili. What? They just call it chili. Chili. Did they actually do that? Green chili. Play. Green chili, red chili, beef and black bean chili, chicken chunk chili, and mean bean chili. Unique product quality. The flavoring systems of the Howlin' Coyote chilies are proprietary. The product's tastiness is due to extra care lavished upon the ingredients during production. The ingredients used are of unusually high quality. Meats are low-fat cuts and are fresh, not frozen, to preserve cell structure and moistness. Chilies are fire roasted for a fresher taste. Tomatoes and vegetables are of select quality. No preservatives or artificial flavors are used. Packaging. Reflecting the cutting-edge strategy of its producers, they buck conventional wisdom in its packaging. It specifically avoids placing predictable photographs of the product on its containers. Instead, the package shows a southwestern motif that communicates the product's out of the ordinary positioning. As noted earlier, both women and men represent significant segments of actual purchasers of Howlin' Coyote The southwestern motif on the packaging is deliberately designed to appeal to both women and men. Let me look at the picture. The picture is very small. Can't really see it. Dude, I need a bigger picture. I can barely even see it on you. I guess I could look it up, but I don't really feel like it, so yeah. Price strategy. At a $3.99 retail price for an 11-ounce package, it's priced comparably to the other frozen offerings, but higher than the canned and dried chili varieties. However, the significant taste advantages it has over canned chilies and the convenience advantages over dried chilies justify this pricing strategy. This retail price also provides adequate margins for wholesalers and retailers in Helen Keyer's channel distribution. Promotion strategy. Key promotion programs feature in-store demonstrations, recipes, and cents off coupons. This section describes in detail 3 key elements. This price strategy section makes the company's price point very clear, along with its price position relative to potential substitutes. When appropriate and when space permits, the section might contain a break-even analysis. See Chapter 11. This introductory overview, promotion strategy sentence tells the reader the topics covered in the section, in this case, in-store demonstrations, recipes, and cents off coupons. While this sentence may be omitted in short memos or plans, it helps readers see where the text is heading. Leading. These sentences are used throughout this plan. This textbook also generally uses these introductory overview sentences to aid your comprehension. Elements of the promotion strategy are highlighted in terms of the 3 key promotional activities the company is emphasizing: in-store demonstrations, recipes, and cents off coupons. For space reasons, the company's online strategies are not shown in the plan. Another bulleted list adds many details for the reader, including methods of gaining customer awareness, trial and repeat purchases as Howlin' Coyote enters new metropolitan areas. The place strategy is described here in terms of both the present method and the new one to be used. The present method and the new one to be used when increased sales volume makes it feasible. All the marketing mix decisions covered in the just described marketing program have both revenue and expense effects. These are summarized in this section of the marketing plan. Note that this section contains no introductory overview sentence. While the sentence is not essential, many readers prefer to see it to avoid the abrupt start with past sales revenues. So let's read this part about promotion strategy. In-store demonstrations. Oh, a couple more pages left. Here's kind of like the logo here. They have a trademarked brand logo, which is a picture of a coyote, obviously. Okay, in-store demonstrations. They enable consumers to try their products and discover their unique qualities. Demos will be conducted regularly in all markets to increase awareness and trial purchases. Recipes. Because the product's flexibility of use is a key selling point. Recipes are offered to consumers to stimulate use. The recipes are given at all in-store demonstrations, on the back of packages, through a mail-in recipe book offer, and in coupons sent by direct mail or freestanding inserts. Cents off coupons. To generate trial and repeat purchase of Howlin' Coyote products, coupons are distributed in 4 ways. In Sunday newspaper. In Sunday newspaper inserts. These inserts are widely read and help generate awareness. In-pack coupons. Each box will contain coupons for $1 off 2 more packages of the chili. These coupons will be included for the first 3 months the product is shipped to a new market. Doing so encourages repeat purchasers by new users. Okay, direct mail chili coupons. Those households that fit the Howlin' Coyote demographics described previously will be mailed coupons. In-store demonstrations, coupons will be passed out at the indoor demonstrations to give an additional incentive to purchase. Place distribution strategy. Howlin' Coyote is distributed in its present markets through a food distributor. Howlin' Coyote is place strategy, distribution strategy. Place, this is the place. It's distributed in its present markets through a food distributor. The distributor buys the product, warehouses it, and then resells and delivers it to grocery retailers on a store-by-store basis. As sales grow, we will shift to a more efficient system using a broker who sells the product to retail chains and grocery wholesalers. Financial data and projections. Past sales revenues. Historically, Howlin' Coyote has had a steady increase in sales revenues since its introduction in 2010. In 2014, sales jumps spectacularly, due largely to new promotion strategies. Sales have continued to rise, but at a less dramatic rate. Sales revenues appear in Figure 2. The graph shows more clearly the dramatic growth of sales revenue than data in a table would do. a graph. Ooh, the real sales revenue. Five-year projections. 5-year financial projections. For Paradise Kitchens appear below. These projections reflect the continuing growth in the number of cases sold, with 8 packages of Billy Blob chili per case. Oh, I didn't know that's how that worked. Okay. So the organization. The 5-year projection section starts with the judgment forecast of cases sold and with the resulting net sales, gross profit, and then operating profit are projected. An actual plan An actual plan often contains many pages of computer-generated spreadsheet projections, usually shown in an appendix to the plan. Because this table is very short, it is woven into the text rather than giving a figure, number, and a title. Because the plan proposes to enter 17 new metropolitan markets in the coming 5 years, it is not possible to simply extrapolate the trend in Figure 2. Instead, management's judgment must be used. Methods of making sales forecasts. The organization of Paradise Kitchens appears here. It reflects the bare-bones organizational structure of successful small businesses. Often a more elaborate marketing plan will show the new positions expected to be added as the firm grows. That's it. So, here are the board of directors, the president and CEO, and then the 4 people who report to the president and CEO. They're the director of operations, the chief marketing officer, the director of finance and administration, and the director of sales. Oh, I think I'm almost at the end. This is the last page. Whew. Oh man. The implementation phase that plan shows how the company will turn its plan into results. Charts are often used to set deadlines and assign responsibilities for the many tactical marketing decisions needed to enter a new market. The essence of evaluation is comparing actual sales with the targeted values set in the plan and taking appropriate actions. Note that the section briefly describes a contingency plan for alternative actions, depending on how successful the entry into a new market turns out to be. Various appendices may appear at the end of the plan depending on the plan's purpose and audience. For example, resumes of key personnel or detailed financial spreadsheets often appear in appendices. For space reasons, these are not shown here. Implementation plan. Introducing Howlin' Coyote Chili's to 17 new metropolitan markets is a complex task and requires that creative promotional activities gain consumer awareness and initial trial. Counting the 3 existing metropolitan markets in which Paradise Kitchens competes, by 2023 it will be in 20 metropolitan markets, or 53% of the top of the top The diverse regional tastes in chili will be monitored carefully to assess whether minor modifications may be required in the chili recipes. As the rollout to new metropolitan areas continues, Paradise Kitchens will assess manufacturing and distribution trade-offs. This is important in determining whether to start new production with selected high-quality regional contract packers. Evaluation. Monthly sales targets in cases have been set for Howlin' Coyote Chili for each metropolitan area. Actual case sales will be compared with these targets and tactical marketing programs modified to reflect the unique sets of factors in each metropolitan area. I have read the entire marketing plan. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm now going to read the rubric again.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to start actually doing things. Oh my gosh. So let's read the rubric again, because we probably don't need literally all that stuff, but the executive summary. Um, well, I have to answer every stinking call I get because of the Casey's thing and also my current work. Because I've repeatedly asked my current work to call or text my number. And Casey's possibly could call me, but they haven't called me in like the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, so it's very unlikely at this point. Even though they interviewed me, why would they interview me and then just not get back to me at all? I mean, you could at least tell me, I know we interviewed you for the job, but we decided we're not going to hire you for it. I mean, come on, just... I even called them, and she said, oh yeah, well, I'll call you back in a few days. And then she never did call back. Oh my goodness.